Oh, hi everyone. It's Andy. I'm just going to do a little, maybe 15-minute, call it a training if you like, but it's just to help people who looking at the business even, and or maybe you've just got started, um, just really to cover some basic principles about our industry and our business. We're in the network marketing business, sometimes called multi-level marketing business, because there's different levels within the structure of a business. Specific to Oriflame, the Oriflame business is a beauty business. So Oriflame produce their own products, beauty products, cosmetics, wellness products, huge range of different products. And we're in probably the biggest retail genre globally, and that's the beauty industry. So massive industry. But Oriflame in itself is a fantastic company with huge ethics, great principles, and a love for the planet, basically. So everything they do is designed with all those thoughts in mind. But what I want to do is just go through very quickly some basic principles. So if you're just getting started or thinking about getting started, you have an idea of what this industry is all about, and it might just help you with your thoughts on how you're going to get started, and maybe a reason why to get started if you've not actually got started yet. So bear with me. I'm actually going to share the screen and go through some slides. So bear with me while we just do that share. And bear with me while I just start the slideshow. Here we go. I'm going to move me out of the way in the corner there. So first things first, duplication. Duplication is so important within our industry because what we're looking to do specifically with Oriflame is duplicate a fantastic business. So duplication allows you to develop a business and allow you to develop a business that has no limits by showing other people how to duplicate a level of success. So the first thing we do is getting understanding of that and the power of that. And I've just pulled up a little slide here, and it's something that's been around for a long, long time. And if you grasp this and understand it, then you'll really begin to have a head start in terms of understanding why we're in such a powerful, an exciting business. Now, um, when you're showing this to somebody, it's quite a neat idea to get a piece of paper and go through this, maybe with a calculator. And what you'll say to somebody is, if I've given you a choice. So if I would to give you a suitcase with £1 million worth of used notes in it, so you've got option one. Option two would be to double a penny over 30 days. Which would you choose, that £1 million in used notes or the option of doubling a penny for 30 days? Well, if people haven't seen this before, most people will say, "Oh, I want the £1 million." Um, if you double a penny, it's extraordinary the figure that comes out on day 30. So just to illustrate that, there's three columns here: blue, sort of pink, and a yellow. In the first column, there's 10 days, and what you've got is a penny doubled becomes 2, 4, 8, 16, etc. Day 10, it becomes £5.12. Not that exciting. It's small numbers when they're doubled become slightly bigger, but not very big. In the pink column, you've got day 11 to day 20. What happens is those small numbers, when they're doubled, 10, 20, 40, 81, and so on, down to 5,242 on day 20, those small numbers are just getting bigger and bigger. And in the yellow column, day 21 to day 30, those bigger numbers, when they're doubled, become absolutely massive towards day 28, 29, and 30. So it's just a way of understanding the power of duplication. So obviously 5 million beats £1 million in a suitcase, but most people wouldn't realize, unless they see it before their very eyes, what doubling a penny can do over 30 days. This is the kind of industry that we're in. So we're looking to show people how to duplicate a system that over time will, a bit like a snowball going up a mountain, quite hard and quite small to start with. When it gets to the top and rolls down the other side, it gathers momentum and pace and becomes enormous over time. So duplication is a really important thing. So what I'm going to do is just show you three keys to building your Oriflame business, your network marketing business. And there's three elements to this. The first one is retail. And retail is just about selling some product, sharing some product with people. People buy product from you. So you're actually developing a block of business every campaign. Our campaigns are 3 weeks. So every campaign, you do a block of business, because our business, Oriflame, only works if you and your network and your teams are actually selling products. That's how we operate. We're no different to any other retail outlet, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Marks and Spencers, whether it's John Lewis. We're all the same. We have to sell product to make money. So retail is really, really important. And it's all about developing that block of business. And you can do that in lots of different ways. But really, I suggest you aim for 200 bonus points. Now, bonus point at the moment is £1.15 equals one bonus point, £115 equals 100 bonus points. So here, if you do a couple of £100 or more, that is a target to initially aim for. You earn up to 30% of that in terms of income. If you want to make money, make more money, then there's no limit on how much retail you do. There are people in Oriflame who do 500 a campaign, all the way through to 2,000 or 3,000 a campaign, and earn up to 30% of that. So you can actually make some good money through retail. But if you're developing a business that other people can copy and duplicate, you need a minimum of 200 plus bonus points. That's the level which will trigger off income on a team. So that's why you need to do it. And there's basically just two ways of doing it. One is offline with the catalog, so you can share catalogs with people in lots of different ways, and we're teaching how to do that. And the other way is online with the online catalog or the online store, and develop a VIP customer base. So you have people buying from you online on a regular basis. So effectively, there's two ways of doing it. So number one is create a block of business. So that's the retail. The next side to it is sponsoring or recruiting. And sponsoring is just sharing the idea with other people. And if people want to join us, it's getting them started and showing them how to do some retail. So just to illustrate that, here's a great image. The green person who kicks this off, they will maybe sponsor or recruit a few people. Might be some friends, might be relatives, might be people they know. It might be somebody from a shop advert they've got popped out who's responded. So you've got there 6 people in orange who've come on board. Now, what you've done is you've taught those people how to get started with some retailing, but you've also shown them how they can copy you and start to team build. So they've gone out and recruited or sponsored the red dots. And what has happened now is the orange person has taught the red dots how to start recruiting as well. So they've gone on to recruit some purple dots. So you can see how this thing can roll out. It's all about showing people how to get started and teaching them a system so they can actually expand and develop their business. And it can be really exciting in terms of how big you develop it. Again, there's no limit to this. So just imagine you've got all those people out there doing £200 or £300 retail every campaign, and you will earn on those people because you've introduced them, you've taught them how to start, you've taught them how to develop their own businesses, and your reward is you get a percentage of sales that comes back to you. Now, just to give you an illustration of that specific to Oriflame, just for a bit of fun. We have 17 campaigns, that's 17 3-week campaigns. If you were to teach someone how to do, let's just say £300 worth of retail every campaign, it's a good number to aim at. Do loads more, obviously, but it's a good number to aim at because it will give you at least 200 points or more, which if you're building a team, you need that to actually earn on your team. So in the first campaign, somebody has joined. Well, that's you, if you like. £300 is your sales. Second campaign, you've recruited somebody, shown them how to do 300. So your business has now got 600. Campaign 3, you've taught somebody how to recruit. So you've got 2 people recruiting now. They've gone out and recruited 1 each. So it's now 4. And so it goes on. What is happening is duplication. So you can see how it duplicates in an ideal world, 8, 16, 32, 64, etc. But all the way down to bottom, you've got big numbers. When they're doubled, become huge, 65 odd thousand people in your team. If they're doing £300 a piece, that's £19 million every 3 weeks. It doesn't happen like that, obviously, because not everyone who joins does what they say they're going to do. Not everyone sticks at it. So it's in an ideal world, if they did, this is what would happen through the power of duplication. But it just shows you the principle of where we're coming from here. If you were to actually just do 1% of this, 1% of 19 million is 196,000, you would actually earn around about £100,000 a year on your business. So just to give you an idea, just 1% of this. So what you're doing really is, through the power of duplication, is bringing people on board, showing them how to do some retail, a block of business, showing them how to start team building so they can increase their business and increase their income by by recruiting somebody, and then showing them how to do a block of business and also how to recruit themselves. So what you're doing is beginning to duplicate the system. The key is really just showing people the system and getting them to duplicate that system. This is nothing new here. It's a lot of you may have heard of a thing called franchising. Half the high street stores are franchises. Most of the coffee shops you see around, the brand ones, your Costas and so on, are franchises. And all they do is duplicate, and they actually follow a system which kind of helps them guarantee their level of success. And they're not really allowed to stray from that system, because it will weaken the system if they do. So it's a very powerful way of rolling out businesses and growing businesses. And that's all we do effectively. We're like a franchising system with just a lot more freedom to what we do. The other thing we do is teach and coach. So number one, it's about retail, building a block of business. Number two, it's about recruiting and sponsoring and sharing the idea with other people. Number three is this teaching and coaching. Teaching is just about teaching the system, showing people how to do some simple things to get the business up and running and then to keep building their business. Coaching is about being that safety net and just helping people, especially in the early days, to get started. Because obviously things go up and down. People, they might not have a level of success to start with. So your role as a coach there is just to keep them going in the right direction, keep supporting them. Maybe if they're going down a blind alley, is just to point that out to them so they don't waste time doing things that are not going to work. So coaching is just being there to help them grow their business. So, it's so simple, this industry. It's all about doing a level of retail, doing some activities to create some team building, and then it's working with your team to initially teach them and then coach them as they grow. So nothing spectacular in what we do. It's just that by learning a system and understanding the power of duplication and how it can really develop into something absolutely huge, that's what we do. So recap: we do retail, we sponsor, and we teach, and we do a bit of coaching, and that's it. If you grasp that as your basis for beginning your business, or even thinking about coming on board, but if you grasp that, the rest is all about learning the system and just getting stuck in. And that's what we've been doing for the last, gosh, it must be 33 years now. And it just gives you, potentially gives you that freedom to run your life on your terms. Or it could just be just an extra, maybe £400-500 per month, which could be your mortgage money. Different reasons for different people, different opportunities. You've got to decide what you want to aim for, and we'll help you obviously work to achieve those. So thanks for listening. That's just hopefully giving you a flavor of what this business is really about. So this is obviously a video. It can be shared with anybody basically who might be interested in the opportunity, the business, or the concept that we're in. And obviously underpinning it is with a fantastic company, Oriflame, been around for over 50 years. They're a global company, and they actually produce amazing products and a system that allows us to retail, sponsor, teach and coach. There you go. Thanks for that. I'm going to come out of stop sharing. It's coming out of that. I'm going to say cheerio for now, and we'll no doubt talk some more, and good luck with your business.